The last fruit of the Spirit is what we call self-control. And I'm always amazed when people are shocked by the fact that God actually expects us to control ourselves. Because we do say these Christian phrases like, God's in control, Holy Spirit, take control, Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, that last one's a song, and He is in control. However, you have to understand that God does not take control. We have to give control. In other words, God can only take control in cooperation with our individual will. God is not somebody who forces himself on us because he's not a dictator. He's a loving, gentle, caring, justice-filled Father who wants us to be in relationship and in congruence with what he wants to do in us. I believe it was John Wesley. He's famous for this quote. He says, without God, man cannot, and without man, God will not. In other words, we are called to be used by God for his purposes on the earth. But part of that means that we have to have self-control. We both have a part to play. But if we're expecting for God to just control all aspects of our lives, that's not who he is. He gives us a free will, but he also challenges us to produce the fruit of self-control. We have accountability on our end. The other thing to remember about self-control is that it's not limited to one area of our lives or just the negative areas of our lives. Like in the modern church, and this has been true for such a long time, there are certain attachments between self-control and then specific subjects that we consider maybe sinful or negative or self-detrimental. For instance, self-control. Don't overindulge in alcohol, or in some cases, don't drink alcohol at all, right? Self-control. Don't have sexual relations outside of the covenant of marriage. This is what we teach in church. Self-control. Don't use curse words, right? Let wholesome words come out of your mouth. And so we detach self-control from other things, though, that are a part of our daily lives. Like, when's the last time you heard somebody say, hey, you need to operate in self-control. Stop overeating. Only eat the amount of calories you need today. When is the last time you heard somebody say, hey, self-control, go to the doctor for your annual checkup? When was the last time you heard somebody say, hey, self-control, don't binge watch Netflix shows? When's the last time you heard somebody say self-control, become physically active, enhance your heart health, go to the gym, get on the treadmill? It's very rare. And so the reason I bring that up is because when we talk about self-control in the areas of what we consider sinful or negative, we mark specific things, and then we ask the Holy Spirit to help us by his grace to overcome those things or to stop doing those things. Self-control is not just about controlling yourself to not do things. Self-control is also control to do the right things. That is the fruit of self-control. And so the Holy Spirit wants to empower you just as much as he does to stop doing things as to do the right things for your body, the right things for your mind, the right things for your family, for your career, for your personal ministry, for your soul. He wants to empower you by his grace to produce that fruit for all the right things that you should be doing, just as much as he wants to empower you to avoid doing the wrong things. So I would really encourage you right now, do a heart check. And just ask the Holy Spirit to show you, what are the areas of my life where I have lacked self-control? What are the things I shouldn't be doing that I have control over? And what are the things I should be doing that I have control over? And I'll be honest with you, it will take work. The Holy Spirit will not give you a desire to eat salad. I wish he did. He will not give you a desire to eat leafy greens. He will not give you a desire to go to the gym or get on the treadmill or even walk around your block in your neighborhood. He does not give you a desire to do those things. He gives you the fruit, though, of self-control. And when you begin to operate in that, that's when you see the fruit of it. But I can attest that once you start those practices, you will see a transformation in yourself, both physically and spiritually. And it's a transformation that points to the goodness and the faithfulness of God.